Let's talk about Dialpad. And when you think about Dialpad, is this tool worth it this year or what? Let me give you an overview so we have a clear idea what we're talking about. So when you think about Dialpad, I want you to think about a very popular business phone service providing software and hardware solutions to companies of all sizes. So we're speaking about small businesses, micro businesses, mid-sized businesses, large enterprises, not a problem. And the Dialpad app works on desktop and mobile devices, allowing you to send and receive calls from anywhere. And Dialpad also offers video meeting tools and artificial intelligence powered features for calling and voicemail. So that's really cool in terms of flexibility. It's just fantastic. But long story short, when you close your eyes and think about Dialpad, I want you to think about an AI powered cloud communications service aimed primarily at businesses. So it's one of those things where a lot of entrepreneurs, a lot of solopreneurs, a lot of freelancers would like to use Dialpad. It's totally possible, but the tool is primarily geared towards businesses. And the company was actually founded in 2011. So they have been in business for a while now, and they have been providing services for tens of thousands of business teams. It's just fantastic. Okay. And so what we love about Dialpad is that they're growing. They're growing like crazy, and the market, the market is the investors are really they're noticing that Dialpad is growing like crazy. As a matter of fact, Dialpad is actually valued in billions of dollars as of the date of this show. So that's just fantastic. So when you think about Dialpad, I want you to think about communications solutions that are available through a three-tier service plan, which includes features such as, I'll speak about features later on, but I want to give you just a bird's eye view of the features so you know what you're getting yourself into if you were to, contact Dialpad. So you have unlimited domestic calling. You have business SMS and MMS. You have unlimited video meetings. You have business phone numbers. That's really cool. You have the ability to have a visual voicemail, multi-level auto attendant, custom call routing, call and number forwarding, automatic spam call detection, three-way calling, contact syncing, and call recording. And Dialpad also lets you forward calls to and switch between devices, providing maximum communication flexibility. By the way, boss, welcome back to the show. It's really a pleasure to have you here. Make yourself comfortable. You are going to enjoy today's conversation. So when we talk about Dialpad, what is the assessment here? What is the evaluation? I want to talk about the pros and cons of Dialpad as a tool, as a business tool. Let me first start with the advantages. So pros, the desktop client really acts as a communications hub. Especially this is kind of cool, especially if you are trying to centralize your client management or your leads management. You have AI-based call transcription that highlights actionable call content. That's really cool. You have a new geographic call routing feature, so that's kind of cool in terms of segregating the calls and making sure that you are optimizing your leads, your communications overall. You have a free 14-day trial available, so that's really good. I mean, there is no free account, but there is a free 14-day trial available, and in some geographies, in some locations, they do not ask for a credit card information, so that's really good. They don't really ask your credit card data. You just try the account for free. Actually, you have unlimited domestic calling. You have a business phone number. They will give you a business phone number. You can host up to 1,000 people in video meetings, and you have a tool that works across multiple devices. What about the cons here? So the thing is that you have video conferencing that's still a 15 to $20 add-on for more than 10 meeting participants. No call quality information in the analytics report, which should have been there, because when you think about a call software tool, you want to really think about call quality, because call quality is really what makes or breaks those communications. You must upgrade for access to integration library, and phone and 24/7 support require an upgrade, and there is a potential for Google related login issues. So that's just one thing you need to really think about if you are trying to empower yourself through the Dialpad service. So Dialpad is really an all-in-one voice over IP platform that provides voice calling, messaging, and meetings in a single app. And so this is one of those things where you have to really understand that they are constantly sort of adding some kind of robotics to the tool. So we're talking about artificial intelligence, but also AI powered voice intelligence. So VI. So that's really important to think about. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Dialpad, and the question is this tool really worth it? Let me talk to you about the specs. So, how does Dialpad really works? I mean, how does it work? Dialpad lets you send and receive calls in different ways. For instance, you can use internet broadband as it is a voice over internet protocol service provider. Dialpad works with your existing cellular service, or you can use Wi-Fi in areas where reception may be poor. And Dialpad is a United Communications as a Service (UCAS) solution, meaning in addition to voice over IP calling, Dialpad adds they really act as a multifaceted communications hub. Customers can receive and call and really send calls or text messages, hold video meetings, conduct internet faxing, and more. Additionally, and that's what we love a lot, Dialpad has enlisted AI-based strategies to help businesses improve customer service and satisfaction. So that's kind of cool in terms of flexibility. So now the thing is to use Dialpad, and because we are speaking about the specs, you first must create an account. Be aware that Dialpad uses Google to authenticate. Using multiple Google accounts could cause login issues. So once you sign up, you can really download the Dialpad desktop or mobile apps to use the service. And Dialpad lets you bring your existing business number or select a new one. So the question is Dialpad right for you? It really depends on what you're looking for. I mean, because Dialpad is a true UCAS, UCAS, it really works well for businesses hoping to make a single platform. They're a central communication hub. A sole proprietorship who only needs phone service might opt for something less complex. However, small to medium businesses needing a phone system and collaboration software will likely appreciate what Dialpad offers. So long story short, Dialpad is best for trying features before buying. So because they have the 14-day trial period for unlimited domestic calling. In addition to unlimited calling within the United States and Canada, you also get unlimited calls in whatever country you are located in. You have a business phone number, so customers get a local number when they sign up. You have video meetings with large teams. Dialpad's video conferencing software is free to use and can host meetings with up to 1,000 attendees. And Dialpad is also great for multi-device use. The software works across multiple devices, allowing you to start communicating with one item and switch to another. So this is really good. And we do not recommend Dialpad for integration access without upgrade and 24/7 support without upgrade. So if you're looking for support without upgrade, you're not going to find Dialpad interesting. Okay, this is just what it is. I want to talk to you about the features you can really think about when we close our eyes and think about the Dialpad. So you first have, you need to understand that you first have the flexibility that I spoke about a little earlier, right? And so that flexibility is important because, and you can see it in the ease of use. So you can find that a lot of like Dialpad features are easy to access and use when whether sending calls or starting meetings. Everything is easy to find and just click away. The interface is really sleek, modern, and easy to navigate. What about the hardware? Well, Dialpad offers a range of business equipment such as desk phones. You have headsets, ATAs, and room solutions for sale through its partnership with Network Value. So hardware may be shipped to businesses located in the United States and Canada. Buy phones from popular VoIP brands Yealink and Poly for as low as $85. Jabra's headset starts at about $52. What about the software here? Well, there are multiple ways to use Dialpad's software, including logging in and accessing the web app. Otherwise, it really offers a software for download compatible with Windows, Mac, and Chrome operating system. The mobile app works on Android and iOS phones, so that's really cool. You also have the call quality. So this is really good. The call quality with the Dialpad is really good. So you can hear clearly and easily understand what your interlocutor is saying. And so it's important to understand that when you call a nearby device, you will experience excessive reverb, where your voice and the caller's voice become a series of echoes. So this is really an important element. What about uptime? Well, Dialpad has a 100% uptime service level agreement for its enterprise level customers. However, this guarantee is really expressed to enterprise customers. No similar agreements exist for standard or pro customers. So you want to really think about what really works for you. In terms of security, well, Dialpad uses various security measures to protect your data and privacy. I mean, what we have seen in our research is that, for instance, calls made over the voice over IP network get encrypted using the transport level security or TLS protocol. Additionally, application data is stored and protected using the AES 256-bit on the Google Cloud platform. And enterprise level customers get access to single sign-on tools for access management through integrations with apps including Okta, Azure, OneLogin, and more. So this is something to really think about, and it's one of those things where you have to see what works for you and what doesn't work. So and you have to adjust. You have to adjust based on what doesn't work. So that's really important to keep in mind. Boss, I want to quickly remind you of today's topic. We are having a conversation about Dialpad, and the question is this tool really worth it, or what? I want to talk to you about pricing. But before I talk about pricing, I just want to say that Dialpad provides integrations for more than 60 applications. But the thing is, you must upgrade to the Pro tier to get access. So, should you sign up for the standard plan, integrations will be limited to Google Workspace. The only Microsoft 365 feature available with this plan is scheduling meetings in your calendar. So, when we talk about pricing, you have standard, Pro, and enterprise. So the standard will set you back $15 per month, and the Pro $25 per month. But everything depends on your needs, because those are sorry those are starting prices. Okay, and the next screenshot I want to show you here is that you have the standard, the Pro, and the enterprise. Here we are speaking about if you are being billed monthly as opposed to annually. So if you're being billed annually, you have another price. So this is totally possible depending on what you are looking for, what you're looking for at your company level. So really, the thing that happens here is that on the standard, the Pro, and the enterprise. By the way, the enterprise, they want you to contact them, the difference between the standard and the Pro is that the standard is best suited for small teams that are satisfied with the video and calling tools that only require integrations within contacts and calendar scheduling. And this standard pricing comes with unlimited calling throughout the United States and Canada, and domestic calling if located outside those countries. And certain limitations, such as phone support and third-party integrations, prevent this tier from being as useful to customers as the Pro and Enterprise tiers. And you also have the Pro. So Pro level customers get multiple phone numbers per account and support for local numbers in over 70 countries. And Dialpad also supports offices in up to 10 locations and provides global SMS capabilities. So that's really good, especially if you have, let's say you have a larger international team. You will love the Pro tier. And this tier also allows access to an integration library of more than 60 applications. Customers who sign up for a Pro gain 24/7 access to live support agents and can reach them by phone. And the Pro plan feels more complete than the standard plan, making it really make it worth the upgrade. Though holding back major features such as integrations 24/7 support can make the whole thing feel upgrading is something you are forced to do as opposed to choose to do, given that competitors have these features without needing to move to a higher plan. You also have the enterprise. Now the enterprise is pretty simple. Larger companies that want the most out of Dialpad will appreciate enterprise. So they benefit from 100% uptime SLA and exclusive access integrations from trusted SSO providers including OneLogic and Atka. So that's really important to mention. The enterprise plan supports unlimited office locations, has a dial by extension feature, and includes exclusive data retention policies. So should you actually need assistance, what happens here is that you get prioritized live agent support. So that's really good in terms of making sure your data has been taken care of. So it is what it is. And customer service actually and support, it really depends on what you want. But if you are on the higher plan, you are going to get customer service and live customer service. If not, you are just going to deal with robots, chatbots, and some kind of electronic feedback. And the thing is that you have additional tools within Dialpad. You have Dialpad AI, so you can gain access to searchable and shareable call transcripts, where the AI can help you identify key moments in the conversation. And this data can be beneficial for spotting where a sales agent went right or wrong, enabling a team to learn how best to handle similar situations in the future. So that's really good in terms of capacity. The ability to create a company dictionary for this feature helps the AI to understand how your employees speak to customers and each other, not only identifying industry or company-wide jargon, but better understanding your business's terminology on a personalized level. And this is really cool in terms of monetization capability. Let's quickly talk about the specs that you can really imagine when you have Dialpad. I want to first talk about the UX, the user experience. So, like the other products that we have reviewed so far, Dialpad offers desktop softphone clients for Windows and Mac OS. However, it's also possible to do everything through a web browser if you don't want to install the app, okay? And this makes Dialpad accessible from literally anywhere. You can access the internet, provided you have a suitable headset or a microphone and speakers available. So this time around, Dialpad has upgraded the desktop experience to function more like a communications hub, with the addition of Slack like chat channels and the ability to launch a voice chat with one or more contacts. So that's really cool. In terms of administration, you administer Dialpad from a central web page, much like the other products in this review. All administrative functions launch from the settings icon on the main page. A quick page function steps you through the different configuration items, including setting business hours, creating departments and groups, establishing call routing rules, and uploading or recording audio messages. And some features like voice intelligence must be enabled at the company office or shared line level. It's also possible to configure a VI preference for individual workers, departments, or groups. And individual users can disable VI with a simple click on a per call basis. So that's really good in terms of functionality. And you also have an admin console. So this is a tool that allows you to specify things like business hours so that calls at odd hours are forwarded directly to voicemail. And for the latest release, a new failover settings feature allows you to choose what to do should there be a general service outage, including forwarding to a non-Dialpad number. While all VoIP companies claim a high service availability number, the reality of cloud service interruptions makes this a really welcome solution. So in our view, this is really cool. You also have voice intelligence. So when I mention VI, I'm talking about voice intelligence. And one of Dialpad's most touted selling points, it's VI feature. And this voice and language recognition engine powered by artificial intelligence provides several features. The most prominent of this is automatic transcription of voice calls, which is really enhanced by machine learning to improve over time. So improvements to the voice intelligence feature have resulted in better accuracy of voice transcription and also in identifying action items for both calls and meetings. So this is really good. And call summaries can be sent to meeting participants for follow-up. So this is really fantastic. So what is our verdict here? So when we think about Dialpad, what should you think about? Well, Dialpad remains a solid choice for businesses looking for a software-focused solution. And with all the fact that it has doubled down lately on its AI-based voice transcription and smart alerting features. And this is really cool. And now Dialpad is not the only player here. If for any reason, we actually recommend Dialpad for sure. If for any reason you do not want to go with Dialpad, you have other players. You have Nextiva, you have 8x8, you have Ring Central, you have other players. So Nextiva, for instance, after testing both Dialpad and Nextiva, you can appreciate how each service attempts to function as an all-in-one communication platform for businesses. Nextiva has more going for collaboration, not just for video meetings and sending messages, but also for one-on-one chat capabilities existing alongside its group chat features. And Dialpad's collaborative tools are free to use for up to 1,000 people. Nextiva's conferencing tools could have unlimited participants, but you must upgrade to the enterprise plan to enjoy this perk. The Dialpad interface and features are more modern in our view and visually appealing than Nextiva's, and overall has a more small business friendly setup. And this is kind of cool. So we think that Dialpad is the better choice. What about Dialpad versus 8x8? Well, this is a pretty interesting tool here. Now, Dialpad provides unlimited domestic calling in the United States and Canada, while 8x8 allows unlimited calls in 14 to 48 countries. So we also love the fact that you have 8x8 providing a key call monitoring features as part of its plan. And so 8x8 is an option for small business teams. And this is kind of cool, but we think that Dialpad really wins this one too. What about Ring Central? Well, Ring Central and Dialpad each severely limit integrations for customers using the entry-level tier. However, Ring Central's 300 plus integrations and call monitoring features make it worth upgrading in our view. And overall, we consider Ring Central the better cloud communication solution for small businesses. So overall, is Dialpad really worth it? Definitely yes. Dialpad is one of the best of VoIP services, and you may also send and receive calls using Wi-Fi or your cellular service. And so Dialpad and Zoom each provide video conferencing tools, but unlike Zoom, Dialpad also offers calling and texting features. Thank you so much for your attention. I really appreciate it. Let's quickly recap to this conversation. So I was talking to you about Dialpad, and I gave you the overview, the assessment, the specs, the features, the pricing, the specs, and the verdict. And thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.